Welcome back to Oblivion. We are continuing. Although before carrying on with my adventure, I do need to make a bit more space in my inventory. My guy is a little bit loaded. I like to try and keep the weight below 200. But just while having a look at the character, I was admiring some of the texture detail. And it's always interesting seeing the decisions on which areas are less focused on and which areas have like more detail, obviously, in terms of just generic quality, dirt details, normal details, etc. But speaking of normal details, I noticed that the back of the Argonian head here, already anywhere on the Argonian skin, is a good or a really good example of normal detail. Now, if you're completely new, then normal maps, the kind of texture maps which have a pinkish color to them, they don't always have to have that kind of color to them. There have been lots of different types of normal maps over time, and VD or vector displacement maps. But anyway, normal texture maps tell the renderer, in this case Unreal Engine, how to light the texture based on the position of the camera and or the light. So you can see that as we move back and forth, it looks like the scales are three-dimensional, and then if we turn to the side, we see that they're actually flat. It's a very basic principle and element of texturing for video games, but it's an important one, which is used a lot because it helps save polygons. Whereas we can see, here on the shoulder pieces, there are individual polygons that form the edge, but with the normal texture mapping, we can get this embossing, which looks somewhat three-dimensional, at least from a certain distance. So let me just clear out my inventory, and then we will adventure away. Although, to be fair, a lot of the things I need to get rid of, I actually just need to sell, so we'll head over to the city and make a bit of gold. All right, here we are in the city market district, and it's very misty. It's very overcast, very much what I would describe as an England type of weather, but it still looks realistic, even though it is pretty bland and pale. Let's see, what kind of shop should I go to? Let's try the Mystic Emporium. Also, one thing I like about the lighting is where we have candles like this, you can see the flickering of the lights on the surface. So they're not static, they are kind of animated, and that's something that I also see in the dungeons as well, which I really like. Right, for now I am selling my excess potions and spells and other such things. Here's a little thing as well. If you hover over something and press H, you get a three-dimensional view. You can look at the object. It's quite nice here. They even went so far as to give it a little bit of bloom in this sub-rendering window. Here I'm seeing like an interesting moving effect. I would describe it as parallax in some way, but it's not really. But it does change depending on the rotation. Again, I just love like the quality of the models that they've made for this now. Oh, even that sweet roll, that looks fantastic. Again, I'm just constantly impressed with like how much better this looks than the original game. Really, I'm very happy that this game is back now because it meant a lot to me back in the day. So yeah, it's been weird getting back into it. I will keep one scroll that provides invisibility. I think that'll probably be useful for me at some point. Oh yes, and a poisoned apple I have left over. Maybe I will hold on to that. Whereas part of the quest I'm doing at the moment, I need to go to a cave in a remote location and kill some kind of guy that's trying to make himself live forever. So we'll need to do a bit of traversing. I may even swim past this section here called a strange door, which if I remember rightly is an entrance to an expansion content, which is very unique, called the Shivering Isles. Oh my god, because I passed by an Oblivion gate, it makes the world kind of red. This is such a weird, ominous approach to an island with a statue of several heads and a portal coming out the mouth of one of them. This was such a fascinating downloadable content when the game originally came out. My god, look at the detail here. Thank you. I mean, where's the harm in speaking to the guy? I'm not going to go through the portal yet, but might as well say hello.
Here comes another one!
Madness! Why? Why? Everything is wrong! It can't be done! Stay away from me!
Okay.
I won't go back. You can't make me go back! I'll kill you all! You're all going to die!
Stay back! This one's violent!
I don't know who to help, to be fair.
I'd stay back from that door if I were you. Nothing that's gone in has come out right. I don't know where it came from, and I don't want to. Those who've gone in have come back out wrong. I'm just here to warn folks to stay away.
Unworthy, unworthy! Useless mortal meat, walking bag of dung! A nice effort, though. Shame he's dead. These things happen. Bring me a champion! Rend the flesh of my foes! A mortal champion to wade through the entrails of my enemies.
My god, it is weird and unnerving.
Really? Do come in! It's lovely in the Isles right now. Perfect time for a visit.
What do you think? Carry on with my quest or into the weird door? I don't know if you're allowed back out though immediately. Might be interesting though. Well, I did a save, so I guess we'll find out. Might as well take a look. Oh, I remember this.
Yes, what can I do for you? I imagine you're here about the door? Yes, you have entered, and now you are here. Amazing. Truly. You approach the Shivering Isles. Through the door behind me lies the realm of Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, Lord of the Never There. Enter or do not, but make your decision. I've other duties to which I must attend.
Sure, let's enter.
Fine. I'm sure my lord will be most pleased, assuming you ever manage to see him.
Now, one of the reasons I'm interested in taking a look at this place is because I remember the realm being fundamentally different in terms of art style. Cool. Oh, I vaguely remember this as well. Like the room dissolving around you as you enter the realm. It's very much like Alice in Wonderland. Cool. And again, we see like the mad head there on the metronome, if that's what it is. Wow, it's so weird being back here again after all this time. And in like such a different way. I don't know how to describe it. It's a different kind of nostalgia. Let's take some alchemical samples while we're here. And again, very interesting to see the variety of vegetation. It's almost like an alien world. Reminds me of Avatar a bit now instead. Well, they've even got lighting coming off the plant here. That really is like Avatar, you know, bioluminescence. Oh, this one's a bit repulsive. Oh, hello. You look like something very eldritch, and I shall take your eggs. A cudgel, I won't need that, and a shield that... Oh my god, that's a horseshoe crab. It's literally a horseshoe crab. Wow, they've got blue blood, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Looks like he killed something down here as well. God, the faces of these things remind me of like early Doctor Who monsters as well. Although it is very dark here, let me see if I can brighten things up a bit. Aha, there we go, I waited and oh my god, Jesus, that lighting is completely different. What the hell? God damn, goes to show how much like the time of days matter in this and how much they've paid attention to that. Because I also feel like there's some kind of color variations in the volumetric depending on the angle of the sun, which is just excellent. I remember this as well, like even the ruins, they have like a different kind of cultural style to them. It makes me feel like, I don't know, it's something between like South American and Southeast Asian almost in terms of like temple stylings. Wow, again, the quality on that. Just younger me, I know I said this in the last video, but younger me would have had like a fit like overseeing this. Because this is just like one of my favorite games ever. So it's the most surreal thing playing it again like this. Seeing the things I remember, but they're not exactly the same as they used to be. So it's got like this kind of fever dream vibe to it, which it's very hard to explain. I don't really need to go this way, but I might as well. Enjoying some of the like, you know, the vines creeping down the ruined structures, mixed in between this alien landscape type stuff. I absolutely love the vibe of it. Huh, there's even some particle effects coming off like the lit sections of this vegetation. Thank you. Wow, it's like a Tomb Raider game. Or like Uncharted or something. Just that lighting and shadow quality here. I'm absolutely amazed by it. I feel like it might get quite old after a while, just hearing how I'm just fangirling over how everything looks. Damn, I could just like sit and admire the vibe of it all day. Alright, but we've got to just enjoy the moment. I feel like there's a fine balance between like static admiration and actually just living in the moment of things. So like usually I would stop and take references, but I'm not doing that at the moment, I'm just playing it. Ooh, now that's a cool entrance to a, well, is this a temple? Is it a dungeon? I suppose dungeon is the more likely descriptor. Okay, let there be light. Or maybe I should go stealthy. God, there's some freaky noises around here. But I love me some blue light. Check that out. That volume as well. Clean. Yeah, so they've got the flickering lighting here as well, and then I just love the variable intensity of it, like hitting the stones. Looks absolutely amazing. And what in the hell is this sticking out the wall? Madness ore. Oh, I remember that. We can, like, forge some types of weapons and armors out of madness. Very weird. Okay, giant spiky pillar thing. Don't suppose I can do anything with you? No? Okay. Oh, this is a weird looking room. What the flip is that creepy looking thing? Damn, that flickering lighting. Jesus. I don't want to see anything like that running towards me. Wow, so pretty. Nice animation on that as well. Finally some orange light, and yeah, this is very much a temple vibe. And there's a bit of a cult-like presence to the room here on the left. Look, with these two creepy statues side by side. I feel like now we're getting a bit Indiana Jones in here. And I hear something moving around up there. Found some treasure. Very nice. I'll take that. And that's a dead end. My god, a lot of areas in this temple give me the creeps a little bit. That statue though, brilliant. I kind of want to make something like that. Well, I think I might have made it to the end of the temple, because I went and got the treasure down there, and I think this just kind of loops itself back around. So maybe that'll do it for this one, and I'll head back out and explore the environment. We've seen a lot of like brazier type things in here, so if you made it this far through the video, put a fire type emoji in the comments so I can see which of you did make it this far. Have a great day everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.